What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I am fortunately back with bad news for me, really. I had intended to sit down here today and make a video titled The Ultimate Sexual Performance Stack. As many of you know, I've been running Masteron, Proviron, Trenbolone, Cialis, a number of compounds that definitely lend toward performance in the bedroom. I had quite a bit of data that I was going to share about all of my experiences going back to the beginning of my steroid using career, all the way back to what it was like before starting on TRT, the effects that I got from TRT alone, and then how I have over the years tried to piece together various different compounds and drugs and peptides and all of these things to give me the biggest performance advantage that I could get in the bedroom. One of the reasons it's so disappointing, what I'm about to have to say, is because 50% or more of my androgen usage is for performance in the bedroom, not in the gym. When you look at the cycles that I run, like, I don't need Masteron in this cycle. I don't need Proviron in this bulking cycle. You know, like, most of the ways that I craft my cycles honestly are like maybe 50% bodybuilding, you know, or like 25% bodybuilding, 50% bedroom, 25% just like general mental well-being. Like, I use anabolics, like I've said, to optimize my entire life. It's not just about having the best body that I can build. And so I was gonna make a video talking about that facet of my life. Then I started looking at my content, and I'm noticing, like, all these videos that I produce, like, I produced one about the porn ban, I've produced videos about our OF page, I've produced videos about how to get sex from your wife frequently. Basically, any video that I produce where sex is part of the topic either massively underperforms, no one watches it, or even like some of the videos that get clicks, either YouTube fucks with the monetization or people don't sit through the entire video. They make no money. So compared to pure bodybuilding videos, half of you won't even click the video. More than half of you won't even click the video to begin with. And if the video is titled something that seems to insinuate that the video is about a sexual topic, I don't know whether the algorithm crushes them or what. It's been shocking to me to see how little interest there is on YouTube in sexual topics, especially in my audience. Like, what I'm figuring out is that, like, you've got snowflakes on the left who get their little panties in a wad so easily over the most minorly offensive subjects. And then what you have on the right is a bunch of fucking hypocritical liars. Like, there is plenty of data and research out there to show that right-wing people are some of the most, they view porn at disproportionately large rates often to people on the left. The difference is they just lie about it. They're just fucking liars and hypocrites. There's more sexual abuse, scandal, and just disgusting, vile behavior that comes out of churches and right-wing institutions than probably anywhere else on the planet. And so what I've decided is to stop wasting my time producing content that apparently you guys don't want to see, and it certainly doesn't warrant my fucking time or energy putting all of this together. So from this day forward, I'm going to continue to make the content I want to make because, like I said, I like to talk about this shit on camera, if for no other reason than therapeutic value itself. So I'm still going to make this content. I'm just going to host it elsewhere. I'm not going to host it on fucking on YouTube, which punishes me half the time and seems to possibly be negatively affecting the algorithm. So I'm going to keep this channel free of that kind of content. So every time I start talking about, Like, for example, in my Anavar video, I'm not talking about, I'm just going to say it has negative effects on the female anatomy. I'm not talking about sexual performance for you fucking people ever again. I'm not giving you any more data as to what compounds to use, how they benefit you, how you can maximize performance, what the side effects, risks are, none of that shit. Because it has been a total fucking waste of my time to try to produce this content, and it seems to be the content that gets judged the most harshly. So apparently, in the last 2,000 fucking years, we have still not been able to grow up as a species, certainly not in America. And that's the interesting thing. It's really a bunch of a fucking American puritanical pussies that seem to be causing these fucking problems. Because like videos will be massively underperforming during one period of the day, and then like the fucking Aussies and the Brits and everybody in the more like enlightened fucking parts of the world wake up and they're all about it. They seem to have no problem with the sexual content. It's all the fucking people living in America that, he said clitoris. I don't know what to do with myself. My wife is gonna find out that I clicked on a video titled squirting. Oh my God, I'm gonna get fucking divorced. What if I look at pornography? Am I gonna get addicted? Is it gonna destroy the dopaminergic system in my brain? Oh my God, I don't know what to do with myself. I can't take any more of this bitch ass fucking behavior, and it is just not worth my time at all. So not only am I no longer producing any content specifically referencing this information, I'm probably going to delete all of the videos that I have currently up. So if you want to know any of the fucking sex data that I've talked about, you better get on the channel real quick and fucking type in sex, I guess, and get all the videos where I've discussed it, because they're about to come down. In fact, I already removed one of my most popular videos. I had a video that I removed yesterday that had 40,000 views. I think it was like the 4th most popular video on my entire channel. And that video was titled, "What It's Like Living with a Squirter." Every single solitary month for the past year, that video has been one of the top performing videos that I have ever produced. And because YouTube didn't like the title or what's being discussed in it, that video, despite having 40,000 views, now admittedly, for some reason people only watch for like 3 minutes on average. They click it, but then on average they only watch for like 3 minutes. It's one of the videos that's cost me the most trouble in my personal life. People will see the title of that video and they'll be like, oh my God, like why are you talking about that? Why would you talk about your wife squirting? I'm like, why wouldn't I? It's fucking badass. What's wrong with you? Are you fucking jealous? I don't know why everybody just like freaks the fuck out every time somebody talks about sex. We all do it every single day, right? Hopefully we're all doing it every day. It's how we all got here. It's the most basic fucking, I mean, it's like eat, sleep, fuck. These are the most basic fucking premises of any living creature. And there are millions of YouTube channels where people sit around and just glutton themselves eating all kinds of fucking food and shit. We can talk about sleep and everybody's perfectly happy to share their sleep regimens and their fucking what pills they take and you know what information they got from some sleep study. But the second that sex comes up, oh God, we just don't know how to fucking cope with that. That just fucking creeps everybody the fuck out. So from now on, if I'm talking about Trenbolone or if I'm talking about Proviron, which I'm going to be talking about very soon, and I decide to, and there's a part of that video that contains any sexual information, I'm just going to tell you, if you want to know any of that data, go to OF, because that's where it's going to be. I'm not putting it on here anymore. It's a waste of my fucking time. So I'm sure this will be exciting for some of you. Some of you will be very happy to hear that you no longer have to worry about your mommy or your daddy or your abusive fucking wife finding out that you clicked on a porn link. You won't have to worry about like watching my content on your TV and somebody seeing like something about squirting pop up on the screen, or the P word, or sex, or one of these insidious topics. I've had so many people in the comments section on that porn video just going off about how I mean, you would think porn was more dangerous than guns. In fact, gun videos that fucking kill people get infinitely more views than pornography. One of these things, being sex, makes life. And one of them ends life. We seem to be real comfortable talking about ending life, not so good about creating life. Which is really shows you what a pathetic fucking state the American country is in, and really the vast majority of the fucking developed world. So there you have it, rant over. I just wanted to explain. I like to be transparent as to why you may see some videos disappearing, why you're not going to see this content anymore, and why if every single fucking time in one of my steroid videos I go to mention how this drug has any effect on your sexual prowess, sexual ability, sexual side effects, I'm just going to direct you somewhere else because you're not fucking getting that data from me anymore. I'm tired of wasting my time with it. So for those of you who have enjoyed this content, who are well-rounded, mature adults, thank you for your support. You're probably already on the free OF anyway, and you won't be missing out on anything. If you are a well-rounded, otherwise mature adult, and you want to see that content, then you should definitely find one of the links in the channel description, so long as they survive. In all honesty, those may be going away soon too. I haven't completely decided. It seems to be that topic is what gets people in the most trouble. Obviously, I've been talking about trying to go back into the workforce. And one of the things that's interesting is you read articles on a very regular basis about some girl who lost her fucking job because of her OF page. I don't think I've ever read an article about somebody losing their job because of something they said on YouTube. I'm sure it's happened, but just purely because you do YouTube, like that doesn't seem to cost people jobs. It certainly wasn't causing me any trouble at my previous employer, and it's making me wonder if what's really getting in the way is the OF content. So we may go back to secreting that content away so that we can still produce it and have fun with it without it affecting, so those links and everything may come down off my page very soon. It could happen without fucking notice. Because I fucking can't cope with fake motherfuckers. I absolutely cannot fucking cope with snowflakes and people who are disingenuous about who they fucking really are. And for on the one hand, pornography to be a multi-billion-dollar business, and then on the other hand, for that content to massively underperform, tells you the degree to which there are some two-faced, lying fucking cunts pervasively running around in our society. And I'm just not going to fucking waste my time with it. So there you go, rant over. As always, thank you for those who support the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.